One of these days I'll know how to start these streams. Okay, just a moment. Okay. Alrighty, let me just find some tunes to listen to whilst I color this. And hello, Kumo. Nice to have you around. I'm a professional. I only just saw that I never swapped off of my goodbye and screen. Whoops. Weep. What the fuck? How am I the weep here? I don't understand. Hello. Oh man, the whole group's here. But wait, shit, my weakness. Oh my god. Okay, give me just a moment to find some tunes to listen to. I am a professional, I swear. Okay. But how is everyone doing? By the way, does anyone know if copyrighted music is okay during stream? Because I know I'm changing it out for the VOD, but yeah. Oh fuck, I don't think I actually did the settings correctly this time around. No. Okay, I've set things up wrong, so we'll try and find some royalty-free music. Whoops. Playing Valheim with friends, nice. I wish you much success in your Valheim journey. Time to find some royalty-free stream music. Let's see. Sure, let's go with this. But it's all. Let me see if I can find some lo-fi. Oh, here. Let's go with this. I had this last time. Good vibes. Good vibes only. I think it is during, but the VOD will be deleted or something. Okay, that makes sense. It's just that's annoying. Trying to use boats again. Good luck. From what I've seen, boats didn't work out great for you last time. So hydrate. Yes, I will have sippy. I haven't actually eaten my breakfast yet. I'm kind of waiting for my toast to not be as crunchy so that I can eat during stream. But oh my god. Y'all, I don't have enough to drink here. Oh god, I almost spilled my drink. I am going to end everyone's life. Stop. You guys are making me get up and get another bottle to drink. God damn it. Oh my god. Children, get more. Yes. Oh my god. Here. Guess I'll have to get up. God fucking damn it. Why are you doing this to me? Let me just... I could punish you all by running an ad break. But let's just do this. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. The next time you guys are gonna make me get up to have sippy. Aster, we're gonna have to have words. But the next time you guys are gonna make me get up to have a sippy, not even 10 minutes into my stream, I am going to run an ad break. I hate this. How many sippies is this? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. God fucking damn it. But, anyway, let me just catch up on chat real quick. Get more. We love you too, Motte. Let me summon people to force Motte to drink water. God, I'm going to end your life, Cole. I'll wait till they get back. Yes, I use, they, them pronounce. So, drink water. Can't have shit in Detroit. Yes. Oh my god. Please. Ah. My sippy isn't even cold. It's okay. It happens. But if I had $1 for every time someone misgendered me, I would be fucking rich. Also, I need to have a bite of my food. I love how you're almost 15 minutes in and I haven't done a single bit of progress. God damn it. Okay. Now if only I could find my tablet pen. Is that it? Yes, okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. Crisis averted. A bit of sippy's progress in my heart. Oh my god, you fucking nerd. But anyway, let me just... Okay. Esther. Oh my god, calling me mean names, I'm falling. Esther, I'm going to... God damn it. Y'all, you've taught me well, Cole. Open wide, it's time for swadder. Oh my god. I do not want to drink anymore. This is gonna be awful if I ever do a drunk stream. Hydrate will be replaced with take a shot. You have tried it. I have had so many sippies in these past 5 minutes, Susie. Please. Please, I do not wish to suffer any longer. Made the mistake of letting viewers have an impact on your actions. I'm not hearing. I have had so much to drink. Also, you can see it in my model when I drink. I mean, if you prefer, I would redeem for more Pokemon to be named Fingers. Oh my god. Give me some suggestions for other channel redeems. Once I know how to set things up, I might do I might do one of those ASMR things for 2000. Sorry. But god damn it, y'all. Why am I coloring this by hand? I can make my life so much easier. Oh no. Area scaling. There we go. Okay. Posture check, a smart copy pasta. Oh my god, I can't wait for the day I can save my points on Cold Stream for the big sip. Yes, I'll write these down, and for next stream I'll be sure to have those set up. I'll do posture check for sure. I wanna figure out how to add reverb to my microphone on command. So I guess I can do one of them ASMR things. I don't know why that was weird. Ignore me. Ignore me. Oh, that was really awkward and weird. Oh man. Oh boy. Oh no. Have I done it? Okay. I'm faced the awkward. Yeah, I was gonna do an ASMR request redeem. Tell me things to say ASMR style. Wiggle antennae. I mean, I guess wiggle antennae would just be doing this, but I suppose I could do that. Doesn't seem too difficult. Wiggle. You know, I don't even know what I'd do for my redeems. Kumo, you just be a good boy and have the standard hydrate. Sorry. Oh god. I wish I could hold back my burps, but I can't. Excuse my bad manners, but I suppose Kumo, what you could do is singing redeems. Like mainly things like that, maybe. Also, this is completely unrelated to the conversation at hand, but I am so tempted to give all characters I'm drawing today. Hi, Saru. Maybe have something like Mauve mentioned, like posture check. Yes, I will get to the next sippy soon. My tummy hurts a little bit from too much sippy, because the other thing is I only drink sparkling water because sparkling water tastes really good here. And if I have too much sparkling water, my tummy gets a little bit funky. I summoned the Saru to do a sippy. I gathered. You guys, you're awful. But it's whatever, I suppose. Here. Let me just finish coloring in the hair. And then I'll get to sippy. I'm this close to actually renaming the hydrate thing to just take sippy. Honestly, if I ever return to Europe, I'm going to drown in Fanta. Fanta is so good. Oh my god. Okay. Here. You hear me? Susie, you hear me undoing the lid of my bottle? Did you hear it? Okay. Yes, let me see if I can do that. God, the big sip. Yeah, I'll have all of them written down and gonna set that up by next time. American Fanta is so bad compared to the European version. It's straight up criminal. I'm saving up for the big sip coal. Yeah, I don't know, something about European drinks. I don't know, something they put in the stuff here just makes it taste better. And like, I don't know why or how, but that's just how it goes. Also, I'm so tempted to give this boy pink hair. It's in my bones. Let's do that instead. That looks cute. I'll have water ready. I think it's real sugar. Yeah, it might just be that it's real sugar, not sugar substitute. The big sip Motte just gets up and takes a shower. Oh my god, no. Frosted tips. pink hair grid. Yes, I have these two artworks still, and I'm probably gonna give this character pink hair, but oh yeah, I should probably finish the line art. Oops. Makes sense. Yes. Sorry, don't mind me just reading chat real quick. Imagine understanding how crow feet work. I like the burb, yes. It's gonna be actually, I'm gonna do the coloring for this burb similar to the way I draw Grigori's bird. Just because it's supposed to be like a spirit bird, or like a familiar of sorts, so... Yes, Kumo, crows are your friends. Burb good. Honestly, this is one of the best drawn ravens I've ever done, and I don't really draw animals that often, even though I really should. I know what I'm doing. Probably gonna do some glowy eye situation down there. Gotta figure that out still. But I feel like Cole and I need to be deemed the hydrate hooligans, yeah. Sippy savants. I don't know more words that are alliterations, so not words, but you guys know what I mean. I do the talk good. Bonk go to hydrator jail, yeah. Hydrator gators. Oh man. The water warriors. Yes, no, hydrate hooligans is pretty good. I really like that one. They're an elf, so I'm gonna go with this kinda. Water wasters, yes. Drowned clowns. I'm gonna insult Cole real quick, but Cole is a clown at times. Honestly, everyone here is a clown at times. I know I am. I look at you. Oh man, I'd like to see you try. Okay. Ooh, I could make this person a drow, actually. It is I, Kumubu the Fool. Yes. Oh man, you guys. I love and hate all of you. And by that I mean I love you guys a lot. I'm sorry, that came out really mean. I love you, Motte. Oh, whoa. Affection from friends? What's that? I really appreciate it. I'm sorry, I'm so awkward. And Kumo, you're my bestest friend. The gloves need to be a different color. Oh my god, hi Daiji, and thanks for the sub. Oh man. Oh boy, thank you. Oh wow, oh man. Thank you. Oh wow, I don't even know what to say, oh my god. But hi, how are you doing? How's my most favorite Oni doing today? I need good color. I'm so bad at picking colors today. Yes. But yes, I'm doing okay. Just everyone in chat conspired against me to, I guess, have me have as many sips of water as possible, and I'm so sick and tired of it. But no. Why did I say anything? Oh, 2 sippies. Yes. I hate that this is a meme because I hate that this is a meme now because I try to drink water during the day. I really do. But man, sometimes other things are just more important. I'm so tired of the taste of water. God, I wish I had soda. You did this to yourself by making it up to us. Okay. Usually, listen here. Usually, people don't actually use the redeems at all. Drink tea instead. Oh, I wish. Oh, I wish I had the time to make some tea. I wish I actually had some tea. All the tea we have in the apartment belongs to my roommate, and I don't wanna take their tea. But I guess I could do that actually. Maybe when I go grocery shopping next, I'll pick up some tea. You guys got like any suggestions? I tend to prefer. I'm kind of lame when it comes to tea. I just like chamomile tea with honey. That's my vibe. I like it simple, but Earl Grey or chai. I don't think I've actually had chai tea ever, so since you tea. I mean, one of which is a special sour blend that we should all drink together. Oh! What about what? Rooibos? Chai is quite nice. Okay, I'll give it a try. There's like so many different flavors at the grocery store down the road, and it's just like I always get a bit overwhelmed with the choices. Rooibos. What is... What? Let me... I guess I'll go on a quick Google search of... Time to learn. I need more desk space. Oh god. Okay, rooibos tea. Bush. Let me see what it's called in... Oh, okay. So, in German, it's actually pronounced Rooibos. So, my brain did not translate that at all. It's pronounced rooibos, and is also known as African red tea. It's an African herbal tea with a warm, nutty flavor, kinda. It's super good with chai flavors. I'm gonna dip out and try some sleep now. Have a good art stream, Marty. Thank you for stopping by, Aster. I really appreciate it. But, okay, yes, okay, I know what this is. I recognize this now. I'll give it a try. Guess I'll make sure to have that ready for next stream, or next time I do just a vibing stream. One thing I kind of miss about living in Canada, the place I used to live at had a mall with just an entire store where you could just buy tea, and it was super good and super nice, and it was like actual proper tea that you had to like, that didn't just come in the tiny bags. It was like proper tea. Of course, gotta keep my streak going for you, of course. I appreciate that. But yeah, kinda, I do miss that store because the tea they had there was really good. They had a flavor that was just lemon pound cake. And it, when you opened the tin, it actually smelled like lemon pound cake. The taste was not quite as sweet, but I honestly preferred that. And it was so good. And they had like this mango peach tea that was just so nice. Oh god, it was so good. And I miss it. I miss it so much. It's one of the few things I miss about that place. Together with the all-you-can-eat Japanese and Thai restaurant. Those sound amazing. Yeah, they were real good. I can see if I can find the names of the flavors at some point. Might make a Twitter post about that actually, just because, yeah. But man, as much as Canada kind of sucked for me, some of the things they just had there were so good. All you can eat Japanese and Thai, yes. It was like 25 Canadian dollars if you came for the dinner menu, which had more items on it. And their barbecue eel is so good. God, they have like barbecue eel hand rolls and just like sushi, and it's so good. It's so good. And Their tempura is really good too. In general, like, everything they had was so good. I haven't really eaten much of the Thai menu because a lot of Thai food disagrees with me in terms of texture things. I don't know, I'm a bit weird when it comes to that kind of stuff. But it was just so legitimately good. And I would consider going back to Canada for visiting just to go to their restaurant. It's a shame I couldn't go before I left, simply because of the whole situation going on in the world right now. I'm looking forward to going to Canada when things travel opens back up. All you can eat eel and pad thai. I want, yes, yes. It was so good, Saru. You don't understand. And like for a little bit extra for like desserts, you could buy deep fried ice cream. And they also had, what was it? They also had green tea ice cream, which was just so nice. It tasted so good. And I can eat Japanese and Thai food is dangerous for me. I got a coupon for food delivery in the mail, so I just ordered ramen. Good stuff, good stuff. I actually, when my roommate bought, let me just turn down the music a tiny bit more. It's too loud on my end. Okay. When my roommate ordered a new router for us, a new modem thingy, it actually came with a €50 coupon card for, what's it called? HelloFresh, I think? Something like that, where you can just order meal packets so that you can cook at home. And we might be making use of that soon. Apparently, Kyoto's specialty is shoyu ramen, which I've never had, so I'm gonna try it. Yeah, the coupon kind of made up half of the price for the modem, so that was kind of worth it in the end. But I really like cooking. I'm just not that good at it. Like, I'm not bad at it, but I don't know, man. One thing I do like living back in Germany though. It takes time to learn for sure. Yeah, it sucks because my main, what's it called, technique for cooking is just like, yes, let me grab 15 spices and throw them into this soup or whatever I'm cooking and pray that it tastes good. And I'd say I'm definitely better at cooking than I am at baking, because I don't do measurements. I don't do measurements at all, ever. It's like cooking for myself, but cooking for others is nice. As someone who enjoys the fuck out of cooking, that hurts me. Oh god, Cole, calm down. It's... Usually I am good at improvising. I've made, I know I can make some really good stir fry. No, measure. My phone's gonna die, so I gotta dip. But I hope a stream continues to go well, Motte. Talk to you later. Yeah, talk to you later. Have some good rest, Kumo. Cooking is easy. I like cooking for others because I can make use more ingredients and it will feel worth the effort. I like cooking for myself too, though, because I don't have to worry about what other people like, dislike. I get that. I get that. I'll just do it. That's honestly the biggest thing about cooking. Yes. Now that I live on my own, I can eat all cabbage all the time. Yeah, I'm really particular about what I eat and don't eat. So I usually prefer just cooking for myself. I rarely like cooking for others. It's really stressful. But One of the things I do really like about Europe and Germany is that food here is actually really good. And it feels like ingredients are more nutritious than they were in North America, because I just eat less now that I live here, because I actually feel full more easily. Also, I forgot to color in some of the arm. Oops. I was like, why does this look weird? Okay. I had a lot of ambition about cooking when I moved into my apartment, but it's so small that cooking complex things just doesn't feel worth the effort. The spatial planning alone takes too many spoons. I get that. I'm glad that the kitchen in this apartment is actually fairly big. But I've living in a small space for as long as I have actually taught me really well how to manage my space, and also how to manage how many pots and stuff I use. Especially because for the longest time I didn't have a dishwasher. And I hate hand washing dishes. It's my nemesis. Something about it just makes me feel all gross. I think it's just touching wet leftovers, like wet food on a plate, is really gross to me. It's such a bad sensory experience. Okay. Not gonna lie, I'm pleasantly surprised by how few fillers and preservatives are in even convenient food in Japan. I expected it to be cheap stuff like in the US. Yeah, I feel like the US is one of the few, like North America in general just puts a bunch of preservatives in its food, and I don't get it. Hey too, but it's getting late for me and I've got to sleep, so good day. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope you sleep well, and it's no worries. With time zones, there's only so many times I can stream, and this seems to be the one that's where most people are available, at least when it comes to just chatting and hanging out with friends. So I just appreciate anyone and everyone who stops by. It means a lot to me. But yeah, I don't know, I'm able to... It's so weird because food here is cheaper and just fills you up more. So I have to do less grocery shopping than I did back in Canada. I have to spend less money on groceries than I did back in Canada. And it's just overall a big upgrade. But yeah, like instant noodles and stuff are filled with crap, but I bought a bean sprout stir fry seasoning packet from 7-Eleven, and it's actually just real food. That makes a lot of sense. Let me just slap some patterns on this boy. What boy? Oh, did I never download all of the, I never downloaded all of the assets from the Clip Studio store. Whoops. I'll do that at some other time. American food is a mess. Yeah, it definitely is. But it doesn't... I hate that it tastes good, though. That's why I learned to cook, yeah. For me, it was just, like, back when I was first moving out from home. I honestly... how do I phrase this? I honestly was so broke that I couldn't afford takeout, and I had to be real smart about what I eat and how much I eat and what I cook. And I've learned that just cooking for yourself is so much more efficient in the long run. And everything's important. We go almost no native foods. Yeah, imported, sorry, I can't. That reminds me I need to take another bite of my breakfast. Plus cooking is very fun and therapeutic, yes. I really enjoy it. I feel a bit anxious cooking when my roommate is home. I don't know, it's just something about cooking in front of others or when they're around that kind of makes me feel really awkward, but when it's just myself at the apartment, I love just spending time in the kitchen cooking food for myself or doing meal prep. It's like art, except that you eat it and it doesn't just sit around in a box because you don't want to use it, but don't want to throw it away. Yes. Honestly, okay. It actually reminds me I should at some point, now that I am back in Europe, I have access to all of my old drawings from when I was growing up. I might just do like a stream at some point where I show some of those off. But one thing I'm really happy about, my roommate also really enjoys cooking. So we sometimes, at least on weekends, we're like, oh, let's just do meal prep for next week together. And a couple weeks ago, we actually made Japanese curry together, and it was so good. We still have leftovers in the freezer, but God, it was so good. And I wanna make more at some point. Play tune and groove when you cook. It's super fun. Yes, yes. Oh, do you have a recipe? I'd have to ask my roommate because they did most of the organizing. I was just kind of there to help out because I didn't know what I was doing. But if I haven't found a good recipe for homemade curry. I'll once they're home from work later today, I'll ask them for the recipe, and I guess I'll just post it in the Bug Bunch server. And I'll be sure to tag you in it so that you can take a look at it. The spice balance is always off. Yeah, it's difficult, but yeah, they're really good at cooking, especially cooking bigger meals that, you know, you can just have throughout the week. But what am I doing? I forgot how to do the shading. This is fine. But yes, if I can find any more recipes, I can probably throw them in the server as well. Just because, like, the way I approach cooking is very random. I just really like, you know, experimenting and seeing what happens. Curry's nice because you can just prep the roux and then have it ready for delicious curry anytime. Yes, exactly. Actually, like, come to realize we... God, it just shows how much of a weeb my roommate and I are, because when I think about the things we've cooked together for, like, meal prep, it's always been, like, Japanese cuisine. 2 weeks ago or so, they had their sister over, and the three of us ended up actually making homemade ramen. And God, it was really, really good. But also, they didn't really read most of the recipe, so it was kind of a mess in terms of prepping. And when it's just that many people, you kind of need to be a little bit coordinated, I feel like. And yeah, but at least we now have all of the important things, like lots of soy sauce, mirin, let's see, and like certain spices that I don't think Japanese cuisine would be weeby. Japanese food is easy and fun to make, plus super delicious. I'm just crazy tired of Japanese food right now. I get that. I mean, you live in Japan, so it's kind of just the whole thing of like, oh, if you're surrounded by the same type of food all the time, you grow tired of it. Pretty sure that's why a lot of Americans get real tired of American food. But I don't know, there's always this stigma, at least here in Europe, that if you cook a lot of foreign food, it's seen as like, you know, at least in this case, it would be seen as weeb-y. So, I don't know, I think that might just... yeah, it's just people here being weird. Oh, that's me, I'm so disorganized. Don't worry, Saru, it's okay. My area is filled with beef bowl and ramen. I just want spaghetti. Daiji, let me come over and make you spaghetti bolognese. Also, hi, Lim. Good morning. Yes, good morning. For other places in Japan that aren't filled with Italian restaurants. Oh man. To be fair, Italian food is so good. It's probably my second or third most favorite type of cuisine. Please, Motte, cook for Daiji. That's the dream. I'd love to. I'm in Kyoto and I feel like everywhere you turn, it's pasta or pizza Genovese. Preparing to make homemade spaghetti this week. Oh, nice. Are you actually like making the spaghetti from dough yourself, Cole? Or are you just... I mean, I think that's what's implied here, but I just want to make sure. Sauce and nudes. Okay, nice. Oh man, I am happy to be here and, you know, okay, so that's one of the things I kind of disliked when I lived in Canada, was just like a lot of the foods that I would cook growing up, I just couldn't do because for some reason, North America lacks half of the ingredients I would use for my like comfort foods, I guess. Some meatballs too, nice. I love making spaghetti sauce, yes. Honestly, making sauce is such a fun thing to do. I don't know, there's something very satisfying about it. Especially because I think it just has something to do with the fact that if you make too much, you can always freeze it or reuse it later. And it's super efficient in the long run. But yeah. Food is good. Me and the homies all love food. I eat whenever food is available as long as it's good. Yeah, I kind of used to be like that, but now with COVID and all that and not really being able to get out of the house as much, I kind of want to cut down on what I eat because God, I don't want to gain weight during quarantine. It's so annoying. Okay, here, let me just catch up on chat. It's very interesting food, in my opinion, because it seems like nearly everyone can make it, and everyone has a different method. Yes, I'm hungry now. Damn, might head out for a feed. Yes, go have food. Consume. Daiji, you should get some Frosted Flakes. Okay, can I just say I don't understand the appeal of Frosted Flakes. I don't get it, but something that I like to do with Frosted Flakes though. Okay, so if you have good chocolate, like real chocolate, like German chocolate, I'm sorry, that sounded really weird, but like German chocolate is actually really rich and like uses real products and not a lot of processed stuff in it. But like you melt down some chocolate and then basically just make a bunch of like tiny treats by dumping a bunch of Frosted Flakes into the melted chocolate and then just, you know, spoonful of servings onto a baking tray, let them dry, and then you just have like tiny cornflake snacks, which is honestly really nice and just a good simple food to make. Okay. I make mine like a sofrito and add grated carrot for sweetness and a splash of soy sauce for depth. Ooh, that sounds good. Cornflakes are like the only cereal I can easily get in Japan. Yeah, I love making homemade snacks, especially because you can get so many more snacks for the amount of money than if you were to buy some. But honestly, weirdly enough, when I lived in North America, I am not impressed with the North American cereal choices. Because North America only has the name brands, and what I've come to realize here in Europe, excuse me, a lot of the what's it called? A lot of the like store-bought or like no-name brands are actually better than like Nestle or whatever. And I was very disappointed to not have options when I lived in North America. It was either like, oh, you support this big brand that doesn't even taste that great, or you perish, I guess. Bruh, I listened to a podcast recently about how snacking wasn't really a thing like 100 or 200 years ago, and then Americans, I think, found an opportunity and made an industry, LMAO. I feel like snacking... I don't know. I feel like snacking is a thing that's always been a thing, but like not in the way like how we approach it, if that makes sense. To be fair, there is definitely a lot of like cultural things regarding snacking. Like I know here, snack time is more of a thing, if that makes sense. For example, in schools, we get several, like every like 2 hours after every 2 classes, we get a small like 15-minute break usually. And that's usually just referred to as a snack break, where students can just have a granola bar and snack and just stretch their legs and recharge from, you know, doing 2 consecutive hours of classes. And yeah, I think taking a bite here and there when hungry is pretty normal, but there are definitely cultures where you eat your daily meals and that's it. Some of them feel that it makes meals more special, which is interesting. I get that. I totally get that. I think I don't know a lot about like international cultures in that regard, but I know here is very big on, you know, have your 3 daily meals, but I don't know, for me that doesn't work. I'm not good at having 3 big meals, or like not even big, but 3 meals a day. My body just doesn't do it. I can do 1 big meal and maybe breakfast, and that's about it. And when I say big meal, it's like a bowl of soup, or like, you know, a slightly larger sandwich. But there used to be a lot of, like, at least here in Germany, there is a big focus on have your daily meals. And I think dinner is one of the important ones because, oh, you sit down and pray and all that. I guess that's just a Catholic thing. But I don't know. I never quite understood it because my school schedule always conflicted with quote-unquote conventional meal times. But it's interesting to see how different places approach these types of things, I suppose. No, it's okay. The words don't mind me fumbling over things to say, but I'm getting real hungry right now. I should go and get breakfast as well. Yes, please have breakfast. Oh, thank you for the follow, Gabamodri. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a nice time here, and I hope you have a good day. Okay. My ramen approaches. Oh, whoa. I am happy for you having achieved food, or almost having achieved food. I need to process waking up first. I get that I'm useless the first hour or two after I get up. It's why usually when I stream this early in the morning, because it's only 10 a.m. currently, usually when I stream early in the morning, it's only Genshin or art. Where do you draw? I use a screen tablet, so you kind of see it in my... I use a screen tablet, and I also use Clip Studio Paint. We're in the same time zone. Europe be like. But yes. I'm currently using a Huion Canvas... I don't know. I don't know the specific screen tablet I use. I think it's a Canvas 20 as a screen tablet. So it just, you know, as you see in the overlay, it just functions like an actual screen that I can draw on. And also I use Clip Studio Paint, the EX version, which goes on sale fairly frequently. So I got it for like $80, which is not that bad of a deal for what it can do. But I hope that was helpful. I would chill more for Clip Studio, but they're not sponsoring me. I don't think they'll ever sponsor me, so... RIP, I guess. But no, Clip Studio is a really good software. I prefer it over Photoshop and most other drawing software, to be honest. You never know, someday it could happen. Someday, maybe, I know, like, the Clip Studio company, I don't know what their name is right now, but I know they have a partner program. So I might see if I can apply for that at some point. Because I think their partner program is something along the lines of like, oh, if people buy Clip Studio using your promo code and stuff, you get a certain amount of, like, a percentage of the sale as just cash. And I'm like, oh, that sounds fun. But I kind of want to build up my following a little bit more first. It helps I'm already Twitch affiliate, but yeah. It's apparently a new thing they're doing. Though it's it's on my radar. I have considered it before. Because I do want to make all of this my, like, a full-time thing. Because I'm really enjoying streaming and it's super fun. And I just hope that someday I can do this as my main job. Streaming is very fun, yes. I've come to realize I definitely enjoy collabs a little bit more, or at least, you know, when friends are awake, because it gives me a bit more ability to talk and hang out with people. And I do a lot better talking with people than just talking at chat. But that's just me being really introverted and sometimes struggling with things to say. I like streaming too, but I would keep it as a part-time thing. That's fair. I do freelance art as a part-time thing already. So if I also manage to do streaming as a part-time thing, I could kind of combine that. Because since I already kind of am establishing myself as an art streamer, I can just combine those things. I need IRL to balance it out and get inspiration. That's fair. I'm kind of a little bit of a neat in that way. I don't really need outside interact. Like, I don't really need to go outside often. And I often prefer staying inside. But that's just the anxiety. I'm an antisocial monster. Me too. Me too, Cole. Feels, but the fact that you're trying to step out of your comfort zone is very nice. It's a good step towards something bigger. Yes, I am trying my best to get out of my comfort zone more, because, you know, how else am I supposed to grow as a person? And streaming has definitely helped, or not just streaming, but the whole VTuber thing has definitely helped me a lot with making new friends and approaching people. I used to be real bad at that, and it's nice to see progress happening. Gimme games or death. Cole, I understand. For me, it's to have more stories to tell on stream. Oh, you know, I get that. But also, I live in the middle of nowhere. So, I don't really think there would be much to talk about, not gonna lie. One step at a time, yes. But I might have to get a part-time job soon. And the only thing available in the, like, near vicinity is being a grocery store cashier. So I guess if I were to do that, I'd definitely have stories to tell, because God, can customers be... God, can that be a journey sometimes. You never know, even in deep countryside, there's always little stories we overlook. That's definitely true. For me, there's the other thing of like, oh, I'm new to this entire area because I'm not actually from, like, I'm more from southern Germany than I am from northern Germany. So living in northern Germany kind of is already a different experience. There's so many small things that I kind of get hung up on every now and then. Like, the first quote-unquote argument I had with my roommate, it wasn't even an argument, it was just like them going at me like, what the fuck, was just the fact that apparently up here, you have to separate your trash in like a really particular way. There's like 4 different types of trash bins. And as someone who comes from southern Germany, it's just like, ah, no, down there we just eat everything into one bin and call it a day. And I was like, you know, I like this. I really like this, but oh, no, another streamer from the neighbor country. Yes. Hi. I couldn't even pinpoint which neighbor country you're talking about because Germany has so many neighbors. But... ah, French. Bonjour. I hate because the only thing I can say in French is that I don't speak French. And asking someone if they speak English. That's what my 2 years of French in high school taught me. I should have said the neighbor country, yes. to be fair, depending on where in Germany people live, the neighbor country could refer to either Austria, France, the Netherlands, or Poland. Like, don't worry, you're not the only one in a situation with French. Oh man. You'd think that living in Canada for 5 years would have improved my French, at least a little bit, because everything on like bottles and, you know, anything you buy and everywhere you go is bilingual. But no, I do not remember. Did you live in Montreal? No, I did live in Western Canada, but still, there's still, no, God. I have, how do I say this? I had considered moving to like Eastern Canada at first, but a lot of people were like, do not, just not Quebec, anywhere but Quebec. And I was like, oh, okay. And, but no, it's just that even in Western Canada, even in Western Canada, a lot of French is still spoken. And not even spoken, but like you still see it everywhere because the entire country has to be bilingual. At least in a way. But it's because a lot of Canadians I know don't really... There's this whole thing going on of like, oh, Quebec should just be its own country. Why is Quebec part of Canada kind of deal? Yep, its accent is very different from standard French. Yeah. And it's just like, I don't really care about that kind of stuff. I just wanted to live in North America. And Canada was one of the easier choices with like visa things. Let them people be tabernacle. What does that mean? I'm so scared of accidentally saying bad words. But yeah, no, I did enjoy my time in Canada, but I don't know, with everything going on, I wasn't able to keep my job there. I mean, shit, in Quebec French, oh my god. Oh my god. I do think it's really interesting how language evolves in different regions. Because, like, when you think about it, Austrian German is very different from, like, German. And even the Bavarian dialect in Germany is closer to Austrian German than it is to, you know, standard German. And I'm so fascinated with how regional language can be. And how that kind of stuff evolves over time. Yep, we can notice those differences from one country to another. Yeah, it's honestly, I just kind of love how humans or how people approach language. I didn't want to just say humans because I am Moth, so, but either way, same difference. Okay. Even English and Spanish got the same thing, yes. It's learning English as a second language you definitely learn a lot about the regional aspects because, you know, when I was in school, I learned both British English and American English because there are some large differences in vocab. I think there's a Chinese saying like, even a valley over people speak a different language. Yes. Oh, even a valley over people speak a different language. Yes. To be fair, there used to be 7 different Chinese dialects. Finally. Hello, Susie. Hello, hello. There's so many. Oh my god. Susie. I am going to end you. No, I'm joking. But here. Drink. Yes. I'm having trouble unscrewing my water bottle. Give me a second. There we go. Jeez, it's so true, Saru. Another Chinese dialect is a whole nother language. It definitely, I get that. I do think, let me just have a bite of my breakfast. But it's even the same in, like, here in Germany, it's kind of like, Bavarian German is so different that a lot of Northerners don't actually understand it. And the other way around, there is a dialect up in Northern Germany that is, it's Friesisch. I guess, what would it be in, what's the English name for it? Let me look that up real quick. I guess it would just be Frisian. Yeah. It's because that is so close to the Netherlands that a lot of the Dutch language has just been like incorporated into it, I guess, into the dialect. So okay, just a second. Not gonna lie, I'm a huge nerd for language. It's one of the things that I would call like my special interest. Linguistics always fascinated me, but I'm not good enough at learning languages to... Oh god, hiccups, oh no. Oh, I'm suffering. Oh boy, that hiccup was bad. Redeemed hydrate. I think I got hiccups because of hydrate. Oh man, oh. You know when you hiccup and like your chest just feels like it burst, like it kind of burst for a little bit. Literally the only reason I didn't major in linguistics is because there's nothing you can do with it. It's one of my special interests too, though. Yeah, I am. Part of me was like, oh, I could do like translating things, but I've come to no, I think we're good now. I think it was just like one of those hiccups that probably was supposed to be a burp, but it came out as a hiccup instead, and just I think I'm good now though. But one thing I was considering back in the day was doing translation stuff, but I'm bad at translating. Okay. In a sense that just like, now that I live here in Europe again, I have no concept of German anymore. Like, my German has gotten so bad over the years I lived in Canada, and now that I live here, I'm struggling a bit more with English too. And it's just like, everything is pain. Well, being good with languages ain't that useless. I guess it depends. It depends on what you're kind of aiming for, I feel. Like, it's not useless, but it's not that useful to me either, currently. Okay, I'm gonna worry about the background for this later. Gonna get started on this one. But, because when I see people struggling with basic English in class, I'm kind of glad I majored in languages back then. Nani? Yeah, I have a few artworks I want to finish. But yeah, see, the thing with me was back when I was still studying and in school, I actually failed both English and French back in 6th grade. So when I was like 13 or so. And yeah, I don't know. I failed it, and after that I had to retake the year, had to do 6th grade again, and after that it just kind of clicked. I got really good at English real fast, and I like was top of the class by the time I graduated, but boy did I struggle for like a little bit. I still studied Japanese and Chinese and took a lot of linguistic classes, but a major is pretty much only useful for teaching linguistics. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Me, who ended up going in for, I believe it was cinema theory and writing. Yeah, in Germany, in like 6th grade, you kind of are forced to take, okay. So the way it works here, you don't really start learning English until 5th grade, so until you're 10. There's some people who learn it before then in elementary school, but you don't really learn it until you're at the age of 10. And then that's... Oh, thanks for the follow, RC Optrix. Really appreciate it. I hope you enjoy your time here. And I hope you have a good morning / evening / night. But anyway, fuck, where was I? You don't learn English until you're 10, and then after that it's mandatory throughout like the rest of your school career. And once you're like 11/12 or 12/13, depending on which kind of school you go to, you have to choose a second language. At least the school I went to, I had to choose between Latin and French, and I really wanted to take Latin. God, I wanted to take Latin so badly, but people at the time were like, no, Latin is a dead language, you're never gonna use it. And I swear to God, I've used Latin in my adult life more than I've used French, and I am still very mad about that. My English grade just skyrocketed, and I would pull up genius shit during my exams. Genius grades. Wow, how did that? Latin is useful, it is not dead. Yes, no, that's how I feel. I still, I'm glad that there's a Latin Duolingo course. I might pick that up at some point. I might actually do, language Duolingo streams, something like that at some point, because I just really like languages. Insert the meme here with Marge holding the potato, but the potato is just languages, and I am Marge just going, I just think they're neat. I took it in middle school, but it was removed from the curriculum after I went to high school. Yeah. It's just that it's more used in sciences, right? Yeah, it's... Okay, Latin is used in two areas of life. It's used in sciences and fantasy writing. Because the amount of times I've had to look up Latin words to name abilities or places or anything like that in my fantasy writing has been astronomical. But thanks to learning Latin, I can functionally read Spanish, French, Portuguese, etc. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense because romantic languages and all that. Okay, but fantasy writing, Latin, good. Yes. Cole gets me. Cole understands. Okay. Not well, but enough to get the gist of things. Ominous chanting. Vescere, oh god. It's, I don't quite know how to pronounce Latin, but I would pronounce as Vescere, racis meis, modo fuck. Oh god, I wish I could read what it actually means. One of these days, I'll learn Latin. I'll probably do that after I am somewhat decent at Japanese. And then I still want to learn Irish too, or I guess Gaelic. Oh, it means eat my shorts, just do it. Oh my god. I honestly, memeing on people in Latin is a skill. One step at a time though. Yes, no, I don't want to overdo things. I'm slowly gonna learn Japanese at my own pace and time. And then after that, I want to move to other languages. Ooh, that was a nice color. I like the salmon pink. There's a book called Latin for All Occasions that will teach you to meme in Latin. I actually adore that. That is so good. Okay. Oh, I see what's wrong here. I forgot some parts of the line art. There we go. It's basically the purpose of the book. Highly recommend. I'll be sure to buy it when I can. I haven't really done much book reading in a while, and I kind of want to get back into it. Honestly, like, that's the beauty of streaming. I can just kind of do all of the things I've not really been able to do and share it with other people. Because who doesn't like having some fun information needed at them? Who doesn't like learning how to meme in Latin? Just a second. Me, fuck learning. Oh my god, Cole. Guess you'll stay smooth brain for the rest of your life. I'm sorry, that was really mean. I'm so sorry. let's actually color this first. Let's do the shading on this immediately before I move on with the rest of the colors. And shall not be rejected. Yes. You will learn. I will make damn sure of that. As it doesn't only apply to school, but yes. No, it applies to to life in general. But sometimes people just wanna be smooth brain, and that's okay. I can't stop them. I wouldn't be good at fighting games if I didn't learn anything. Yes, yes. I want to get better at fighting games. I do want to dedicate some time to that, because God, I'm still not good at them. I used to love playing them when I was younger. The amount of Tekken I played on the PlayStation 1, because that was one of the only games I had, is unparalleled. Sadly, none of that ever retained in my brain. And I do have BlazBlue Cross-Tag, or BlazBlue, however it's pronounced, Cross-Tag Battle for a PS4. And once I have a capture card, I want to stream that. Cross-Tag Battle seems really fun in my opinion, so... I have friends who started Tekken not long ago. God, but that franchise has been around for so long, hasn't it? I'm too smooth-brained for fighting games. Sarah, just push the buttons. Mash the buttons and hope for good things to happen. That's kind of how you start learning for that. Maybe I can introduce you to them. Most of them are girls. Well, I'm not really a girl, so... But... Fighting games are fun. That's legit how I'm able to beat Astra in Smash, though. Yeah. They have no idea what I'm doing, and neither do I. Honestly, that's how I've won against Kumo several times, because... Or even people who are better at fighting games than I am, because they try to predict moves. And I'm just out here, can't predict shit, because not even I can predict what I'm doing. Well then they're still beginners, it could be fun. Oh yeah, for sure. I'd be down. Me playing Ganon and Warlock punching Asta Ridley 3 times in a row. Honestly, there are so many times where I somehow won against Kumo whilst playing Pit and just mashing his like side special. And it's just like, ah, yes. I don't know what I'm doing, but it seems to be working. But I'll get better at all that at some point in my life. It's not one of my priorities currently, but I do wanna Kero me main man. Yes. Didn't you like obliterate us when we were playing Smash together in person? Wasn't that a thing that happened? Yes. Okay, so my memory is correct. I love because you were like, oh, it's been so long since I played. I don't think I'll be any good. Proceeds to destroy us like 4 times in a row or something like that. I was within the top 20 players in my state for a few years. Holy shit. You never told me that. Like, what the fuck, man? By top 20, I mean 20th. Still, that's a big achievement. There's a bunch of other people who aren't in the top 20. So... Excuse me as my wrist is starting to cramp up. Oh god. Okay. Okay. We're good. We're good. But yeah, there's honestly so many video games I want to get good at. Not just fighting games. They're a bit higher on the list simply because I recently got Skullgirls. And boy am I bad at Skullgirls. Oh man. To be fair, I feel like Skullgirls is suboptimal to play with keyboard and mouse. And I think that's where my main issue lies. The fact that I don't have a controller of any sort currently. But I wanna get better at that one for sure. That's your issue. Yeah. Wow. Cool. Thanks for the support, my dude. I'm joking. But still. Don't mind me trying to come up with fancy patterns for this. No controller squad. Yeah. It's because mine is somewhere. It hasn't arrived yet from when I moved. So. Oops. poor wrist. Send help. Also, let me just actually sit up straight and not hunch over like a goblin. Stretch. Okay. Okay, that's better. Ow. Okay, we're good. We're good. Crisis averted. I almost knocked my plate off of my desk. But we're good. We're good. Okay. What's on this layer? Nothing yet? Okay. Let's do that. Oh. Okay. There we go. Blue shirt? Blue shirt. I guess I can make the seashell blue as well. Guess I'll just throw everything on one layer, it's whatever. That's not gonna go wrong ever. Hello, samurai. Hello, I hope you're having a good day. Nice to see you around in chat, and I don't know, I'm a bit awkward with introductions like these, but nice seeing new people around. It means a lot. We're just kinda vibing. For a second, I forgot how to talk, not gonna lie. That kind of happens every now and then when I get really focused on what I'm doing. I kind of go silent for a little bit. I'm having a good day so far. Nice, we like to hear it. I hope that the rest of your day has keeps going, you know, good. But yes, I'm just drawing some tabletop RPG commissions. This one in particular is of a druid that is able to wear one very specific type of armor called orichalcum armor. So, you know, just a little bit of fun stuff like that. Doing my best to finish up some work whilst I can, because man, I get distracted easily. But yes, it's nice seeing new faces. Plus, one thing I enjoy the most about streaming right now is talking to people and learning about people and their interests. Like, I'm actually fairly surprised how many of the people that I'm now friends with are actually, or at least at some point, considered doing game design or something like that. And it's just like, oh man, me too. And it's just nice to see these common interests. I might have to commission you at some point down the line. Oh, thank you, I'd appreciate that. Here, let me show you the other artworks that I've been working on so far during the stream. We made progress on this one. I still need to add a texture of sorts to the shirt, and I need to change a few of the colors and add a background. Motte does very good work. Thank you, Cole. I appreciate it. I really do. Then we're working on this druid right now. And later down the line, I want to finish up this artwork of some very gay sorcerers. This is all for like a homebrew thing, D&D thing. And this one is an Orichalcum-born, here. This one is an Orichalcum-born sorcerer. This one is an Aboleth-born, and then we've just got a normal Dragonborn sorcerer. And I'm actually really happy with how this one's turning out. Lots of pretty people. But yes. I do always have my commissions open. It's just sometimes it might take a little bit longer to get to them. Just because, God, am I busy recently. I need to double check if I actually have my commission info link down on my channel page. I might not have, but that's fine. I'll do that off the stream. I'll look into all that, make sure that everything is up to date. But you know, I really enjoy doing art. It's probably my most favorite pastime. And I've low-key been doing this for like 10 years now, so it's nice to see that it seems I have made progress. By the way, do you use any special brushes or mostly the default sets? I mostly use the default sets, like, so I do have a custom category for all of my brushes that I like to use, but pretty sure the line art pen that I don't even use for line art because I don't do line art anymore, but pretty sure that one is just the textured pen without a texture. Same with the sketch pen, but slight. Basically, what I did is I took a lot of the default brushes and just adjusted them to my liking. Because the thing is, with every tablet you get and every new pen you have, things interact a little bit differently. But yeah, most of these are default ones. Like, I think the Pixel pen is just, let me see which one that is. Yeah, pretty sure it's just the mapping pen with anti-aliasing turned off. Then for my gouache, okay, for my gouache brushes, those are just the default ones from, where is it? Where is the selection of gouache? Ah yes, from the oil paint section. AFK breakfasting. Have a good breakfast. But yeah, I think they're just the default ones from these ones. And yes. Double checking that. And there's a few that I custom made, like this one, which doesn't look great by itself, but it's used a lot with, like, I mean, most of you probably have looked at like RPG books and they always have like this watercolor border, and it's just to do a quick version of that. But yeah, the pens that I use most is here, this one, the sketch pen for sketching, line arting, all that. I use the Pixel pen with the anti-aliasing turned on for coloring, like for flat coloring, or I just use the paint bucket. And then for shading, I tend to use just this gouache one. I'm kind of very straightforward with that. I don't like using a million different brushes because it takes so much time to swap back and forth. Oh god. Imagine having to sneeze. Oh boy. This is the second time in 2 days I managed to suppress a sneeze. Oh boy. Ah. I guess I'm just gonna be a bit more quiet as people are just vibing too. And also helps me focus a little bit. But yeah, the way I approach art and drawing is very straightforward. I don't even really pay attention to shading and where shadows are supposed to go. I just kind of slap some colors on and just go, yeah, yes, this looks alright. Time to call this a day. Like, I studied shading and then I looked at that and went, nah. Oh wow, thank you for the sub. Oh wow. That honestly means a lot. Oh man. Oh wow. Thank you, Samurai. Oh man, I wish I had my model rig to have to have blushies, but I really appreciate it. Thank you. That honestly means so much to me. Sour said, I feel validated because I mostly use default brushes too. Yes. Honestly, the default brushes are really good the way they are. Just always make sure to, don't be afraid to mess around with the settings a little bit to, what's it called? To just, you know, adjust things for your liking to work better with your tablet. Because I've noticed some brushes just don't work well with certain tablets. Or at least that's what it feels like. I still can't get over the sub, thank you. Oh man. That's so wild. God. I swear I'll finish up drawing some emotes at some point so that you actually get the benefit of having custom emotes as well. So that'll come soon, I promise. I promise. I've just been so caught up in commission work that I haven't really had time to work on stream assets like that. But I'll make it worth your time, I swear. Okay. I wanted the founder badge added to my collection. I totally understand that. I kind of like that Twitch incentivizes people like that with just, you know, having founder badges and all that as achievements. But I really appreciate that I'm the one who got your founder, like, who helped you earn the founder badge. There we go. God, imagine knowing how to speak. I'm just still kind of speechless. So, I'm honestly like, in the end, this might sound really weird, but I'm glad I ended up choosing Twitch as my primary platform for streaming, because the Twitch community so far has been really nice and welcoming, and that's honestly, you know, just, I don't know, I just appreciate all the people I've met here so far. Okay. There we go. I keep getting distracted from what I'm doing with art. Okay, there we go. That'll work nicely. I also need to remember to zoom into my drawings more often. I like drawing with everything zoomed out, but this is not even here. That's 100%, and there's so much messiness going on. Like, if people ever wondered why artists don't really post their artwork at full res, it's literally just so that no one looks at it too closely and sees all of the imperfections. Or at least that's it. It's like that with the artists I know. No imperfections here, the art just has personality. That's fair, that's fair. I honestly never considered to look at it like that. I guess, to be fair, a lot of artists are very hard on themselves. Like, I know there's people who get really sad when they don't do line art perfectly, and I'm just out here like, no. It's okay if the line art is messy. That's just part of how you draw, and that's cool. That's okay. So I guess the same could also be applied to myself. But I never... You kind of forget to look at it like that when it comes to yourself. Because I know some of my friends are, my friend Kumo, he's real good at singing, but he always is like, no, I wish my voice was a bit better suited for singing. I'm out here like, no, bro, this is beautiful. Stop. And I guess it's always easier to be encouraging towards others than to oneself. But this is 2021. This year we strive to be encouraging to everyone, including ourselves. Okay. Let me just make sure to actually save the progress on this. A lot of my artist friends forget this. Everyone is still learning. If you stop learning, you haven't mastered art. you have stagnated, and because you're still learning, it's perfectly okay to make mistakes, no matter how long you have worked at it. Yes, no, that is super important. Because, like, that's the thing. I still see mistakes here and there, but it just shows me, like, oh, I recognize that this was, like, not as perfect as, quote-unquote, perfect, but wasn't maybe as anatomically correct as it could be, but that just means I can do better next time. And honestly, a great skill for art is looking at something going, no, this is good enough. It also saves you so much time to be able to just take a step back and be like, no, good enough. I stop here now. Because, like, I think there's no use worrying over and, like, losing sleep over what's it called? Over like over every little detail, over the minutia, because I think there's a comic that someone made that I personally really like. It's it's basically this image of like a cake that someone made, and it's just like, oh, this is the artist's cake, and they bring it to this gathering, and what the artist sees is like, oh, their own cake is inferior because it's a more simple one as opposed to like this professional wedding cake or whatever. But what the guests see is just like, oh, hell yeah, 2 flavors of cake. And honestly, that just also is like, reminds me that artists shouldn't compare themselves as much to other people, because everyone has a unique flavor to their art. And what some people might see as imperfections in their art, or as like, oh, this isn't as great as it could be, others just look at it and go, oh wow, I wish my art was like that. Or, oh wow, I can learn from this. Did I just say, oh whoa? I meant, oh wow. But whatever. I will gladly accept 2 cakes, yes. Honestly, I also am of the opinion that in the end, 2 cakes are better than 1, and I'm glad that there's such a big variety in artists. And like, all sorts of communities too. Kind of wish, back when I went to art school, kind of wish my teachers saw it like that too. Because many teachers just kind of focus on the whole, realism thing, which I understand in terms of like, you need to know realism to know how to break it for like stylization. But yeah, getting myself out of comparing myself to others has been such a big part of me being able to draw more lately. Depression has killed my art drive for the last 5-ish years. Yeah, I almost got to that point a couple years ago, but then some of my friends at the time set me down and were like, no, stop it. Stop it. Your art has value just the way it is. You don't have to be like all of these other artists. You can just be yourself, and that's okay. Your art can just be yours, and that's perfectly fine. It's been a while. Also try, and this is a serious talk, yeah. Oh, okay, wow, jeez. I also try not to think about how much I could have progressed in that time. My pace is my own. Yes, exactly. Like, I don't know, I know people who manage to progress in like a year of serious trying to learn art, that they've progressed more in that year than others have in 5 years, because they were just kind of meandering about, which neither is wrong. Both are valid ways to approach art and to approach improving at art. It's just the one important thing is that no matter what, it's you gotta dedicate time to it to actually see big improvements. Oops. And honestly, it kind of makes me sad when I see new artists give up on art because they're not immediately amazing at it. And I'm just sitting here like, no, take your time. It's okay. You don't have to speedrun to be good at, like, isn't there a saying that goes, you don't have to run before you can walk? Or something like that. It's okay to take longer crawling and to spend time just, learning the fundamentals. And it's okay if you just draw like the same image of an eye 5 million times. That's perfectly fine. I'm speaking from experience here. I did that a lot. That was like my main doodle back when I was still in like school and during classes when I was bored. The amount of portraits and just like headshots I drew at the time is wild. Who doesn't draw random eyes though? Yes. Kumo. Hello again, sleepy, but just wanted to swing by again to show support. Thank you, I appreciate that, my friend. Whilst you were gone, I actually got another gift, like another sub, which is just like, oh man, oh boy, I'm big honored. As long as you enjoy drawing, you can and will continue to learn and grow. Exactly. And I think an important thing is to learn to not get frustrated at your own pace, which takes a lot. It takes a lot of introspection and like willpower to not keep putting yourself down or to not be upset about, God damn it, Kumo, just a second. Or to not be like, oh, well, this doodle is worse than my last one. No, that's okay. I have days where I look at an artwork I make and it's just like, oh, this is objectively worse, but that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. It just means that, oh, maybe there's something I need to practice. Or maybe I'm just having an off day and that's okay. Okay. I'm gonna get to the other sippy now. Also, something else I want to mention when it comes to learning art and, because of the whole topic of like, don't compare yourself to others. Don't compare yourself to people who can like bust out 10 drawings a day. Everyone has different thresholds for that. Like for me, when I am in the zone, I can finish 3 artworks in 3 hours. Like, we're 2 hours into the stream. Actually less than 2 hours because the first 15 minutes were wasted by memes. But I'm 2 hours into a stream and have colored basically 2 pictures. Which I know some other artists would probably take twice the time or 3 times the time. And that's okay. They shouldn't compare themselves to me. I missed memes. Well, it was... Oh God, I hate. But it's, oh God, when will my blink animation stop freaking out? But it was mostly that at the beginning of stream, all of my friends and people around made me drink like over a liter of water, just because everyone kept spamming the hydrate thing, and it's now a meme that they're just the what did we call them? what was it? Hydrate something. Oh god, I forgot what, but still, let me scroll up. Oh, I can't scroll up enough. But I already drank. Cole, I will cut you. Snake gets a bad. You can't do that to me. No, you can't do that to me. I already had sippy, and I am having way more to drink than I usually do already. Like, no, it wasn't Hydrate Pirates. It was an alliteration. But still, that was an entire thing, and people even got like their friends to just show up and be like, no, use the resource thingy, make them drink. And I'm like, no, please stop. My tummy hurts. Too much water. Drown clowns. Yes, hydration hooligans. Those were the two. Yes, thank you, Saru. I got 3 people to shop to get you to drink. Yes. Keep back, hydrate heathens. Yes. They're hydrate heathens. I love this. Yes. Yes, too much water can and will kill you. So, but no, they had me drink so much that I had to get up and like get another bottle of water because the one that I had prepared for the stream was empty, like 5 minutes into the stream. We've had that discussion before, I think. I mean, yes, sometimes things reiterate, but yeah. Hydrate heathens. Yeah, so I guess it's just a meme now. I hate that it is, but I can't choose these things. Sometimes things just happen naturally. And that's okay. Oh, I have received a message. Okay. Just a moment. In which sometimes the songs are just a little bit too quiet for me to hear. Okay, there we go. This skin tone is a little bit too bright. Let's just... let's give them dark eyes. But yeah, I'm not gonna stop streaming until I have all of these 3 pictures done, because once I'm done with that, I can actually rest for the rest of the week and do other things. I'm actually planning to continue my Pokemon Nuzlocke run. Either maybe even today, later, like sometime later today, or if not later today, maybe tomorrow. Also planning on doing some Genshin here and there. I'm actually tempted sometime soon. Yeah. Satisfactory. Yes. Gonna use my one brain cell to try and build a factory, I guess. Gonna do Satisfactory at some point, and what else did I have on the agenda? Let me think. There was something else. Oh yeah, I want to do a Muse Dash stream at some point. But I'll probably hold off on that until I buy the DLC. And then, of course, more art. There will always be more art. Because that's kind of my main thing. Sometime next week for art, we're probably gonna be drawing a bunch of portraits because I still gotta finish some portrait commissions. Also for this same project as this is for. So. But yeah. Lots of just small things that I have planned and want to do. Just, you know, getting there takes a little bit of time. And being able to, here's hoping BLF art. I do want to make BLF art on stream at some point. It's just, I kind of have to prioritize, you know, work, sadly. But it'll happen. It'll happen at some point. Okay. Don't mind me struggling with this. Nope. Oops. Oh, almost knocked off my... almost knocked my bottle off the thing, but... yeah, don't mind me completely messing up how to... how, you know. Let me just rotate. There we go. That was wrong. Okay. Let's do it the hard way, I guess. Oh man. Okay. Let's just actually put these separately all the way over here so that I can copy paste and take as I need. So I've got those two. And then take this one. this one. Smaller. Imagine knowing how to draw effects in a useful manner. In a useful manner. Okay. Overlay. Overlay. And then we take these boys. And then we take these boys. Okay, sorry, I haven't been looking at chat a lot. One day I'd like to run a Lancer game or D&D game on stream. I would honestly, chat's been slow anyway. Yeah, I don't mind when chat is slow. It allows me time to focus a little bit and just vibe. But yes, I'd really be down for a Lancer or D&D game on stream. I'm still very much of the opinion that, you know, player characters should get their characters as models or something like that. Like, I honestly think that would be so rad. Motion blur. Okay. Both directions. Yes. Okay. Sorry, drawing effects for art always is such a cumbersome process. At least reactive PNGs, yes. Honestly, setting up reactive PNGs is one of the easier things to do. So, but definitely think that that would be a cool thing to do. I still can't believe that no one really thought about doing VTuber D&D stuff, like actual sessions and such. I mean, I'm sure people have thought about it, but I haven't really seen much of that around, but maybe I'm not looking at the right spaces for it. Just like this, take the red, and then I'll have to make sure to add red highlights still to stuff. Gotta save again. Give me a whole moment. A few people now have considered doing that kind of thing, but so far decided it's too much of a time sink unless they know their characters won't die, which takes some fun out of it. I guess that makes sense, but I get that, but I feel like Vroid models can be so easily done. And even with Left 2D models, having ones that just have, like, you know, the face and upper body and, like, you know, very simple look left, look right. Not even look left, look right, but, like, you know, tilt, you know, top, mouth open, mouth closed, and a bit of bounciness to them should be enough. And I can design and rig a model like that in maybe a couple hours, but I get that. Though I just think it would be a really cool thing to do overall. Though I totally get not wanting your characters to die, which, you know, I think we've all been there. Because it's hard to get attached to characters if you're just like, oh, they're gonna be gone after this session. But I honestly think for one shot, like for stream D&D and stuff like that, I think the better thing would be to have like short campaigns that take like maybe 5 sessions or so. Maybe you can be the first to tackle that one. I legitimately want to. I legitimately want to have something like that set up at some point. It's just, it takes a lot of planning, getting people together, figuring out a time slot, figuring out how we go about streaming, if everyone streams their perspective on like Roll20, or wait, I just need a dramatic shaded figure to be the DM. You know, that's fair. And you know how for like PNG tubers and stuff, how they have their PNG light up when they talk. Instead of it lighting up as a whole, it could be that your PNG just you know, light has like, you know, a crystal or like a glowing dice or something, and that glows a little bit. And it's just like, oh, I don't know. I like amorphous stark blob, eldritch DM. Right. Sorry, I forgot for a second what I was doing. When it speaks, 1,000 glowing eyes light up. Yeah, essentially. Yes, hello, I. Yes, hello, I am instruction. No, it's okay, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I like chatting. My brain just sometimes looks at things and just goes, ah, yes, let's just forget everything we were about to do. It happens, don't worry about it. I honestly appreciate being able to talk to people. That's me. Many, many, many eyes, the character. Yes. To be fair, that is just you in real life, though. If I know anything about the way you design characters, it's like the more eyes there are, the better. Yes. Yes, Cole is just eyes. That's all he is, nothing else. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I don't mean it. I should stop with the teasing or else my character will get bad ended. 18 doesn't only... 18 doesn't? Wait, 18 doesn't only has one eye? I want you to look at that sentence and tell me how that reads. Best English. I'm glad you read that out loud, thank you. You're welcome. One has one eye, yes. That's fair. But he's the exception to the rule. Also, a lot of the characters you have several pupils. It's not just one eye, but also the whole several pupil thing. One character has multiple pupils. Yes. Isn't there several that do? At least it feels like there's several. Marauder, that's it. Really? Huh. Did this character have more eyes previously, or question? Is there a link handy with your commission prices by chance? Yes, here, just a second. I have like an entire portfolio website thing set up. Give me a second. I'm actually also gonna just open Twitch and be sure to add the link to that into like my channel. Oh god. Oh. Okay, just a second. Yes, I never really put more into my info thing. I will do that in just a second. I mean... Also, I swear, at some point I will have, yeah, I went to the Twitch homepage and it's just like, ah yes, you chose audio. Excuse me. But, one day I will have a bot set up to do that for me. Today is not that day, but someday it will be. Let me just edit panels. Okay. And then here is the actual link to my portfolio and commissions and all that. I need to add more examples to it and just actually go over it again and see if anything's missing. But yes. Oh yeah, I should probably also, yeah. I should make sure that I have all of that properly set up. Okay. I also made sure to add the portfolio commission links and the link to my Twitter down in the info box at the bottom of the page. Gonna make sure to close all that. But yes, sorry about that. Rowan also has only one eye, by the way. Oh, nice. I have a weakness for characters with, I don't want to say strange, but with unique eyes, if that makes sense. But yeah, thank you for reminding me to set up a bot for these things, so I can just, you know, use a command. These kinds of things usually don't come up, so I hadn't really thought about it. Or at least I hadn't thought about it too much. Is this the eyes? Yes, okay. I haven't gotten around to writing up, actually I haven't gotten around to writing up their lore yet. You know, fair. Writing lore takes a lot of time and effort, so I found the high track for Best Left Forgotten, yes. I forgot that they do have two eyes. One of them is just not in a place where eyes usually go. That is... Can I just say, that is a terrifying sentence to read. Is it in mouth? Mouth eyes are neat. Yes, please elaborate, Saru. I am very scared and very curious. I just realized I should probably actually color my line art now. So. Alrighty, I'm technically not done with this artwork, but I'm done enough to be able to move on to something else, to the next one. Because the rest that's missing here is like the background and finishing touches. So let me just save that. Oh god. Just not on the end of the tongue. Gotta watch what you eat after all. I haven't actually decided where it is, lol. They were trying to make themselves a new eye. I'm thinking their neck. Ooh, neck eyes are interesting. Have you considered at like the back of the neck? Like, let me just, maybe something along the lines of, maybe something along the lines of like this. Hand eyes. Yes. More like awkwardly on a side, but the spine would be interesting. I'm thinking they actually have a mouth on the back of their hand. Ooh. I like the slightly monstrous you know, aspects. Okay. I just realized I should color the line art of this one too, real quick. Just gotta make things look a tiny tad softer. Okay, save that. Okay, now onto this one. Okay, I need to actually be conscious about how I start coloring this. They have some errant body parts from experiments they didn't have corpses or volunteers for. God, I love just how wild Rowan's lore gets. One big eye on their back. Take shirt off, you can see for miles behind you. Ooh. Good stuff, good stuff. Oh no. Oh, that's why. So I need a second to figure out what's going on with the line art. Okay. 360 vision, baby. Extendable eye stalk in their hair. Ooh. That is honestly terrifying. I just like thinking of sequin siblings and how fucked they were on occasion. Yeah. Honestly, Cole, I really like basically everything about your campaign, though. Even though a lot of the NPCs hurt me personally on an emotional level. Man, I need to find a chart I had a while back for random monsters creature generation. It was adjectives, body parts, and body types. Ooh, oh fun. Oh, that reminds me, I have a book that, here, just a second. Don't mind me, as my model is gonna glitch the fuck out as I go and, grab a book of mine real quick. I will be right back. So, I couldn't find the book, but I found the poster that came with it. It's essentially a book that helps you with creature and character design. And essentially it has this poster with several categories that you roll dice on. So, for example, there is this category for just like traits, and then you roll a d4, and it's like, oh, here, let me roll this real quick. D4. I rolled a 3, which means crystal. So it has some crystalline traits. Then in another section you can essentially roll what type of creature it is. If it's aquatic or a land creature. And it's really fun, and I use it a lot for creature design in my D&D games. I'll see if I can find the book at some point, but not right now. But I really like it, and I might at some point bust it out for a stream to make monster designs together, where I basically just like ask chat to input a number between so and so, and you know, I just pick whichever one I first see. And I think that'd be a fun activity to do together. Oh no. Let's hope the color stops leaking out. There we go. Alrighty, that is super similar to what I was using. Yeah, it wasn't called Monster Prompts, though. Give me a second to look it up, actually. It is called let's see if I can find it on Google. I know I got it from my goats forever ago. Let's see. That's not it. Oh, it's called, I think it was Fantasy Genesis something. Fantasy Genesis. Ah, yes, there we go. Yes, it was just called Fantasy Genesis. A creativity game for fantasy artists. And essentially, you'd have these little character sheets that look like so. And each of these stands for one of the categories. It's animal, vegetation, yeah. And there's a lot more. Let me see if I can find the poster. Ah, yes, okay. Oh boy. Okay, this seems to be from an older version of the book, but this sounds like a super fun stream idea. Yeah, so essentially each thing comes with a set. So for example, we've got the anima set. Roll 1d6 to get one of the sections, and then depending on which section you got on, it's you roll 2d6 or another d6 and you get one of those categories. So for the game sheet, the first thing would be, let's say, a sheep/cow. Then for the second part of it is a veggie set, which is, you know, either plants, fungi, etc. You put that in a second category. And you just go down the list, and you don't have to use all of the traits chosen, but depending on what traits you choose, you're kind of supposed to take usually 4, so 2 for the main category and 2 for the minor category. And yeah, I've made a few creatures like that because it's super organic and super fun. But it has ways to do that for humanoid characters as well, and not just creatures, and same for weapons. So maybe at some point we could sit down and together all make a design stream where we just like design maybe a bunch of weapons and objects and magical items, and I can go through the entire process of how I approach these things, and we can work together on something. Maybe. But yeah, that's something I definitely want to do. It's super fun, super creative, and of course you can always add your own categories and subcategories to it. But yes, sorry for the tangent, but like stuff like that gets me super excited, not gonna lie. Man. Sorry, don't mind me yawning. I've been up for like 6 hours. Alrighty. Okay, only gotta finish this drawing and then I'm done for the day. God. I'm definitely starting to feel a bit of the burnout from working, but this is fun. I'm really enjoying all of this right now. Okay, just a second as I check Twitter real quick. Okay, sorry, I was just looking for stuff on my table. Okay. Okay, let me just retweet my tweet. Okay. Sorry, gotta take care of social media things every now and then. Okay. Okay, there we go. Whew. Big buff orc lady. Gentle. Imagine being able to decide on a base skin tone. Alrighty, so she is gonna have white hair. Oh god, I'll color the hair last. Let's just. I can never decide which characters to start with. It's such a curse. Tiny bit more towards. I hate how much the red stands out, but okay. New plan. Rainbow stripes until something sticks. Yeah, that's the mood right now. Okay. Okay, I can work with this. Let me just swap playlists. poofy pants. We like to see it. Oh god, wrong layer, abort. Okay, I know this orange is a little bit too strong, but I'll fix that soonish. Not the wrong layer. Yeah, it happens way too often. A nice burnt orange, yes. Gonna have to lighten it up here and there though, because it's just standing out a little bit too much. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna slap a gradient on that. And then a whitish shirt underneath. Oh. Ow. My shoulder just popped. Ow. Okay. Let's do that. I almost forgot I need to go to the store. I guess I don't need to go tonight. Please make sure to take care of yourself, okay? We all want you to, you know, be healthy, and if you need food, if you need to go to a store to buy food or something like that, please do. Yes. Like, please, for the love of God. Sorry, groceries, yeah, go now, right now. My food for tomorrow is okay. Please, only if you're sure, okay? Don't let my stream be the reason why you aren't, you know, doing something important. Like, if you really want to still chat and stuff, now it's just cold out and I'm tired. Okay. That's very understandable. I didn't do anything like, the one time I went grocery shopping these past weeks, was once, and I made sure to grab enough so I wouldn't have had to go out in the blizzard and snow anymore. I just want oranges. Oh. Is there no other way for you to acquire oranges? Sorry, I'm still unhappy with the skin color. Oh, okay, that's a bit more to my liking. Oh, too bright. I swear the scars or whatever you want to call them aren't gonna look quite as jarring the entire time. Okay, that makes me a bit more happy. Can I have oranges? They're almost out of season though, so they might not be very good. Oh, just gotta eat them soon then. Yeah, no. I mean, to be fair, there's also always canned oranges, which aren't quite as good, but, you know, it could be worse. Might just be time to switch to orange juice with, brekkie. Yeah, that makes sense. Orange juice good though, not gonna lie. Okay, it depends. For me, it depends with orange juice. I couldn't drink it every day, but I like it in the grand scheme of things. Orange juice sounds like a good idea, yeah. I love it, especially with pulp. I only know one store that sells it with pulp here though. Yeah, that's the thing, I don't like the pulp simply because it's a texture thing for me. Like, I don't know, something about chunks in my drinks makes my body go no, 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 no. Oh man, my posture has been absolute garbage. Let me just stretchy. Ow. Oh man. Oh. I get that, but I like how it's fleshy. Oh man, that is that is good for you, I think. Yeah. You wish to consume the flesh bits. I mean, whatever floats your boat, I'm not gonna judge you for it. I'm just a little bit concerned. Flesh juice. Oh god, that sounds awful. Oh god. Please, no more fresh juice. Oh my god, if you say flesh juice in Uwu speak, it could also just mean fresh juice. Oh god. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm the only one here with only 2 eyes. It happens. I don't know how else to describe it. Oh man. No, I understand. I understand. I'm just poking fun. Please know that I'm just poking fun. second. You'll never know which. Don't worry, I am judging you. Oh my god, to be fair, I did start playing Graveyard Keeper last night. Ooh, that's a good game though. And honestly, it's the perfect game for you to stream or to even play. How do you like it? How are you enjoying it so far? It's fine, I keep forgetting what I'm supposed to do though. I intend to stream it sometime soon. I streamed it a bit last night and it was nice to vibe too. Oh man, I'm sorry that I missed your stream. I'll be sure to try and stop by next time. But it definitely seems like the perfect type of game for you to play, not gonna lie. The sense of humor is very good, but music and visuals are also really nice. Yes, from what little I've seen when Cole streamed it in just like private chat, it seemed like good vibes, just overall. Man, imagine designing characters with normal hair colors. Green is a bit too offensive right now though, so gotta tone it down a little bit. Man, I think I'm getting cold. I hate this. That's the same color as their shirt. I don't like this. Pink. Guess we'll go with dark blue because that's a good go-to color for aquatic type characters. I want to play more tonight, but I got tired suddenly, so we'll see. That's understandable, just let me know if you do end up streaming it. I'd love to at least stop by, you know? Dark sea. Oh yeah, dark seaweedy green. That's a good idea. There we go. That is immediately much better. I gotta change the color of the blindfold though. Because I think that's what's throwing this off. It's too red. Okay. Flat colors for the last character. She's gonna have let's see. Weirdly enough, I don't really like using pastels for a lot of my characters or designs in general. I don't know, something about it always throws off my color composition. No. The sideband bits are technically skin. They are here, just a second. So the character in the middle is based off of aboleths. So the tiny dangly bits. Let me just close this and this. So the dangly bits are a reference to these dangly bits. I suppose I could have their color scheme fit more like, you know, the whitish green. But I like vibrant colors. But I think it might be better. It might, I don't know, fit a bit better. And the reason they wear the blindfold is because I kind of had canon that Aboleth-born sorcerers as a quirk can have 3 eyes. And I just kind of want to hide that. Ooh, I see. Oh my god. I appreciate the pun. Here, I'm gonna... Let me just... Okay, that's a bit better, and then we're gonna use... I'm gonna approach it like this. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna change up the textures a little bit to make sure that it doesn't just look like hair. One of these days I won't just keep messing up my taskbar over here. What was in that slot? Was it this? Yeah. Okay. It's just I'm usually a fan of designs with very limited color palettes. So I want to make sure that the colors I choose actually go well together. And then white hair. White hair to match the white scales on her body. forgot how hard it is to color characters. Boy. I'm probably just gonna end up putting the scales on a different layer. Maybe I can do some of this. Oh god. Ah, I'm like, why does it keep resetting? But no, I'm just dummy. Man, I love how floofy her hair is. It makes me really happy. Floofy like cloud. Oh man. Okay, I think I might... Whew. I'm gonna get started on the shading and then I'll see how I feel. Otherwise, I might end stream in about half an hour maybe. We'll see how much I can get done until then. It's just, we're 3.5 hours in and I want to get lunch at some point. And yeah, just as a heads up that I think we're going to be going for maybe half an hour before calling it quits. Food? Yes. I've slowly throughout the duration of the stream been snacking on my one slice of toast. What kind of food we're getting? I don't know, I'll have to see what's available in my fridge. It's probably just gonna be either soup or mashed potatoes though. I'm a moth of simple tastes sometimes. Plus after streaming I usually don't have the energy to cook proper food, but sometimes simple things. But I might honestly go for soup, just because it's been cold recently and soup warms you up from the inside, and that's really nice. Buff lady. Man. Sometimes I feel like shrimp for my for some of the character designs I come up with on like just a whim. Because none of these are like characters that I actually use for anything. They're all made for this project. And I'm just like, oh man, a buff orc lady make brain cell go blah. The Dragonborn is so cute. Yeah, honestly, I think she's adorable. Like, I don't know what the subclass actually is called. Is the sorcerer subclass just called Dragonborn Sorcerer? Or was it something else? Give me a second to look that up. Because I always feel like I forget. It's just Draconic Sorcerer's Bloodline. Okay, Draconic Bloodline. Whatever. But okay, sorry, I was just checking Twitter whilst I was at it. I've just now realized I'm going to have to do quick sketches of the new NPCs for this season of a campaign I've been running for a few years now. And I had to make 8 of them this time. God. Yeah. Sometimes NPCs just happen. And honestly, as a player, I appreciate NPCs, and I appreciate when there's art for them, or at least some kind of reference. Because I am a big fan of drawing fan art of the NPCs in the campaigns I'm in. But it's always so hard when you kind of gotta design them from scratch. Well, not design them from scratch, but you get what I mean, right? But yes, sorry, I just realized that I haven't been speaking for a couple seconds, but I do think you can totally manage to get it done. Like 8 NPCs is a lot, but I know you got these sketches. I know you can do it, and I believe in you. The campaign I'm running is a superhero setting, using masks, and I try to keep around 20 teenage hero NPCs on hand for players to bump into every season, and cycle them to adult heroes if their story gets played out. They got through a lot last season. Oh man. That's honestly really cool. How do I phrase this? I don't think I've ever played in a superhero campaign of sorts, but I kind of looked into it at some point with City of Mists, because that system is really good for, you know, superhero-esque gameplay. And I know that some of my, I guess, colleagues in the indie tabletop RPG scene, I think it's a 5e setting, or was it a new system? But it was called Supers and Sorcery, and that Kickstarter/book all focused on superheroes and running a campaign that works with superhero and magic abilities. But no, that's really cool, and it makes sense now that you divide it up into seasons. That's really cool. I honestly love hearing about other people's campaigns because there's just so much fun stuff. Especially when it comes to player shenanigans, or even DM shenanigans. You've messed around with a few superhero setting ones, but Masks is my favorite currently. The whole idea is the players are fledgling teenage heroes who don't have a handle on their powers yet. Makes for some really fun narrative. Oh, I like that. I really like that. I might take a look into Masks, because I don't think I've heard of that yet. But it seems like a really fun system. And I always like, you know, looking into new systems, even if I don't end up playing them. It's nice to know what's all out there. Because, not gonna lie, I do at some point want to write my own setting. Not just setting, but like system as well. And the best way to know how to go about that is by, you know, looking what's out there and why the things are out there work the way they do and why people like them. It's a 2d6 system, very rules-like, narrative heavy, and gets people right into character playing straight away. I really like that. I'm a big fan of 2d6 and 3d6 systems, because everyone is gonna have some d6s around the house somewhere. And I also personally prefer systems and games and campaigns that are more narrative focused and character focused instead of just combat. Combat can be really fun, but I don't like when that's the only focus. which sadly a lot of tabletop RPG systems actually, you know, make that the main focus. And I get why, but it makes me sad. Because I'm just out here like, well, I just want to be gay and I just want to be a fantasy character or a superhero character and be gay, please. Yeah, I like when narrative flair is built into the combat mechanics to some level. Yes, no, that's always really fun. I know that with D&D you can make it work, but it's a lot of heavy lifting on the DM's part. Because 5e just isn't geared towards it, but something Cole does for us when he runs his campaign is he periodically gives out very specific narrative-based abilities to our characters. So, opinion 1, rebuild D&D from the ground up. Yeah. Option 1, rebuild D&D from the ground up. Option 2, play another rule set. I mean, it depends. It depends. I know there's a lot of things D&D does well. And if that's what the entire group is familiar with, I get why that's kind of the main focus. Here's a second. But, let's see. But yeah, what our DM for what Cole does for us with 5e is, for example, my character Sinead. He is very gay for one of the NPCs, and so at some point they kind of made this promise to each other to, you know, be careful out there because this campaign is very lethal. In a sense that what's going on is very much out of our control. And so this NPC had to leave the party for a bit to get some stuff done, and Cinder was like, hey, please be careful out there, and they made a promise to each other to, you know, come back alive. And because of that, Sinead got an ability or feature called let's see. It's a promise. Sinead gains a pool of resistances of d4s equal to his level. Whenever Sinead takes damage from an enemy, he may roll one or more of these d4s to negate as much damage as rolled. The dice come back after a long rest. It's a promise. Make sure you keep it. I'm just like, that's such a small, little thing. But I like the narrative behind it. I'm sad that I haven't had the chance to try any non-D&D D20 RPG systems because the more I learn, the more I feel restricted by D&D. I kinda get it. D&D has... It's a flaw and a feature that it's very modular. That's so cute, yes. And the NPC also got a feature called It's a Promise. Let me read what he got. His was the promise. If Sam starts his turn with temp HP, he adds plus 10 to his first attack, saving throw, and skill check for that turn. And I'm like, that is really powerful, but also it'll ensure that he doesn't die, which would make me very sad. But, oh man, a couple seasons ago, one of my players was super gay for an NPC, but never asked if he was straight. Season ended on an awkward scene of two good friends, one very gay, being turned down by the psychic, who knew the whole season. Oh no, oh no. Yeah, I'm very afraid of the NPC being straight, but there is hope. There is hope, because said NPC gave my boy a forehead kiss, and they have napped next to each other, and I'm just like, oh man, oh boy, it's just, does this mean anything? Are these signs? But yeah, we're in like the big boss battle of, we're basically in the finale of this big arc of the campaign. And my boy will confess at some point at the end of all of this, because there's no way he's not gonna. He's gotta. I'm sorry. There's I keep thinking about them every now and then, and I've drawn ship art for them, kind of. Okay, so I am of the firm belief that DMs can be swayed by cute art. So I've been drawing a lot of ship art because I am just like, sometimes I want to just do something self-indulgent, and I'd like to think that kind of contributed to things being like, oh, maybe that's not a horrible idea. But yeah. I think Saru has seen some of the ship art before. I'm pretty sure I posted it, but I cannot be swayed by cute art. I can be swayed by good narrative that makes the story better, and snacks. Yeah. I mean, I personally think it makes the narrative better, because so Sinead is a Phoenix sorcerer. So all he does, like, he's very much a charisma character, but one thing that I kind of decided was like, oh, he's really good. His charisma comes from being good at small talk and being an extrovert. But when it comes to actually making connections with people and serious talk, he becomes a stuttering mess. It's really bad, and it's just kind of like, you know, he's so focused on the task at hand that he's just like, I can't let this crush, you know, distract me too much from all of the things we have to focus on from our mission. But it's just like, no, he's so conflicted with his priorities currently, because he wants to keep said NPC safe above all else, even though Sam is a barbarian and a paladin multi-class. I'm sure he'll be fine, but you know, Sinead in character is just like, no, I gotta make sure that he's okay, and that has led to some reckless decisions, and that's big part of his growth is learning to not be so reckless. And part of that crush does definitely like play into that. At some point, I just need to swap RP stories with you in a way that won't just eat stream chat forever. No, I don't mind. I legitimately don't mind talking about campaign things on stream. It's honestly really fun for me, and it's one of those things that I'm really passionate about, and I could literally talk about characters and stories for hours. One of the NPCs built for the season of my Masks campaign is the little sister of one of last season's player characters. Ooh. Ooh. That is juicy. That can lead to a lot of conflict, like a good and bad way. And of bad way, I mean like, you know, inter-party conflict. Her name is Joel. She has lightning powers, kinda, and she's trying her best. Oh, she sounds so sweet. She sounds very huggable. She's also dating a young supervillain. Oh, that's so cute. I hope that she's happy. She deserves to be happy. Does she know that? Oh yeah, does she know that her partner or her boyfriend is well, I don't know their gender, but that their partner, that her partner is a supervillain. God, one of these days I'll be able to speak. Okay, yes. Also, I'm just gonna finish up coloring on the draconic sorcerer's bloodline. Sorcerer? God. Yes, because I can't speak. Words are getting real hard, and yeah, I'm having a lot of trouble right now. She does know that, but knows her big sister can put him in his place if he does anything stupid. Also, she gets giggly, awkward, and flustered around him. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, that's so adorable. That's so cute. But yes, just gonna finish up coloring on this girl, and then we're probably gonna raid one of my friends. Just because I just got the alert that he went live. And, I mean, might as well, you know. Nice. I had chocolate and tea and I feel less tired. I think I'll go to the store after all and then play Graveyard Keeper. Fair. Okay. Gonna just... Oops, that's the wrong type of brush. Save. Whew. Okay. I need to open a few things. Okay, God, words. Let me just, turn off that and swap over to, advanced audio properties. Okay. Okay. So what we're gonna do is, first of all, let's review how much we got done today, because it's actually quite a lot. So, oops, oh god, I shouldn't have done that, but we got quite a bit of shading done on this one. We finished the coloring of this one, which I'm honestly very happy with. I still need to do the background, but I will do that eventually. Then we finished the coloring on this one. Also quite happy with it, not gonna lie. And yeah. Thanks again for everyone who stopped by and for just, you know, hanging out and spending time with me. In addition, I'm just really happy for the sub. Thank you, Samurai. It honestly means a lot. And yeah, we're just gonna let me figure out how to set up the thing to raid someone else. I should keep that stuff open. But okay. Alrighty, so we are going to do this. Okay. But yes, thank you everyone for stopping by, and I'll see you guys another time.